Hey guys, it's Frenzy Entertainment here, and I'd like to give you all a quick tutorial on resto healing. Alright, so let's jump right into it. For talent trees, I use Displacer Beast because it teleports you within 20 yards forward, and it activates your cat form with the 50% movement speed for 4 seconds. If you can use Wild Charge, I highly recommend it if you can get the macros and the keybinds correct, but it's just way harder. If you're a beginner, definitely Displacer's Beast. Ysera's Gift I prefer, just because I'm usually 100% when I have HOTS on me. And it heals my allies, extra heals. So Fairy Swarm, let's say I'm going against a Rogue and a Feral. I can keep them off of me, and I'd rather not get raped again. But I do switch off between Mass Entanglement and Typhoon. Typhoon, for let's say it's like a healer, and we need that extra interrupt, easy interrupt. Soul of the Forest, I used to use Force of Nature, and as a beginner I used Incarn. Soul of the Forest, what it basically does is, when you cast Swiftman, you gain this ability, and it reduces the next cast time of your healing touch, which I would never use. I don't even have it on my bar. But your next regrowth or rejuvenation will be increased by 100%, or increases the healing of your next wild growth by 50%. And wild growth, it's basically hot. It's over 7 seconds. Easy heals. I use Mighty Bash. Just, it depends what I use. If I'm going against two melees, I do use Incapitating Roar, and it's a 30-second instead of a 50-second. And I think in PvP it's actually 45 seconds, but it's not that big. Nature's Vigil, the 30-second single target healing spell, and it if you're Boomkin, it does 40% damage and the heals for 20%. Moment of Clarity I used to use, but now it's more of a germination thing, just because of germination. I can. Alright, so germination, if I have two HOTS on me, look, he can't get through my stuff. And if I put this on, trinket, he can barely get. See, that's why. Alright, so now let's get on to glyphs. Glyph of Barkskin I mainly use because if I'm getting bursted, since I already have Iron Bark, it gives me, it's basically like the dwarf ability. It reduces all damage taken by 20 seconds and its last 12 seconds. And you can use that with Barkskin. But it reduces the chance you'll be critically hit by 25%. 25% plus 40. No, 25 plus 20. 20. Dang, I can't speak. 45%. Which is really good. Basically countering their whole burst. And regrowth, it increases the critical chance of your regrowth, but no longer does any longer over time. So let's say we have that. If I can find it, finally. I cannot find it. You only want to cast regrowth if your target is low health, or if you get the free cast with no mana. Yeah, I just got all those procs for nothing. Blooming increases the bloom heal of your next life bloom. Life bloom I keep up at all times. See, there's that clear casting. Your next regrowth is free. It will proc 46k. It was free, no mana. Your mining glyphs have nothing to do with anything, really. You can choose how you go. Let's jump right into macros. Alright. If I'm arena target 1, like number 1, I can just, here, this will help a lot better. If, let's say, arena partner 1 was an H Pally, okay, I can root him, and then I can jump over to my Cyclone for arena partner 2, which, let's say it's a warrior, let's say they're running turbo, and we have to kill that enhancement as soon as possible. I can just do 1 and then 2 over and over, SS, shift S, and shift X, over and over. And then if we get into cleanse my party members, to cleanse myself, it's shift 1. So it's always me. And let's say I want to cleanse my party member. It would be shift 1. But if I want to cleanse myself again, it is shift 1. I think, yeah. It switches. It's pretty weird. And then to hover over, I don't really use hover over macros, but when I do, it's more of the line of doing 5s, because I can just spam rejuvenation on everybody in Genesis, which heals everybody. It's really helpful. Yeah. Do you have anything to add?
Yeah, for mouse over macros, I use a lot on my Mistweaver just because of soothing mist. It's pretty good for that. So, I mean, this isn't like a Mistweaver or anything, but it's like the same thing.
Here, burst me down. Like, burst me down, let's say 15% and stop.
Okay.
When I get to 15% stop, though.
I'll try my best.
I should do that, actually. Alright, see? Look at all this fast heals. Keep dots on. And I'm full health again.
Screw you.
So that's it for today, guys.
No cyclone on me, boy.